Guys, I love you!
Daddy!
I love you. Niecy, first and foremost, let me say, I dedicated my performance because you truly are a queen and you stepping in for me when, during my sickness, during a hard time for me, and being able to watch you do your thing amazingly and shine here, I truly do thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh, Niecy Nash, her hosting duties on The Masked Singer are over. You just saw it there. Host Nick Cannon was revealed as the Bulldog last night, and he will be back as host next week. But who else was on the stage? Well, producer Chris is here with more. And Chris, I must say, I love Niecy, but I am glad that Nick Cannon's back.
She did a great job, but it was the dramatic return. Be honest with me. Did you see that coming?
No, I did not, but I remember we did throw out his name
as a possibility.
Yeah, we did. But I didn't think it was Nick Cannon.
Yeah, so I kind of saw it coming. I wasn't totally surprised, but it was still very dramatic. And that was far from the only drama last night. This was the Group B finals. And we're going to kick things off with the Black Swan. Take a look. So she took it to another level, performing How Will I Know by Whitney Houston. Each singer last night presented a meaningful object as a clue to the panel. Hers was a ceramic unicorn. She said it was to commemorate one of her best friends, who was a fantastic singer, who's sadly no longer with us. As for the panel guesses, they went with Emily Osment, Victoria Justice, and Brenda Song. Their previous guesses included Anya Taylor-Joy, Camila Cabello, Leona Lewis, Demi Lovato, Lindsay Lohan, and Ashley Simpson. Marissa, we're still going with JoJo, Bregan and I, but starting to sow a little doubt there, too. Any other guesses that you may have?
Well, I was with Leona Lewis, actually, because she was a huge and is a huge Whitney fan. Okay. And that's a Whitney song. But that last note, I was like, okay, JoJo.
Okay. All right. So, we're
somewhere between those two.
All right. So let's talk about the Piglet next. The Piglet who may or may not be Nick Lachey. You hear it? Please tell me you hear it.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Piglet actually moved Jenny McCarthy to tears last night, performing 7 Years by Lucas Graham. His meaningful object clue were dog tags, so this is definitely Nick Lachey. He said they represent the most important thing in his life. Nick Lachey has been all about dog tags before in the past. The panel guests Zayn Malik, AJ McLean, and Kevin Richardson, so they're on the right track with the boy bands. They're just guessing the wrong boy band here. So their previous guesses, Adam Lambert, Charlie Puth, JC Chasez, Austin Mahone, and Jonathan Knight. But Marissa, tell me you hear it. Tell me you hear it now.
It's totally Nick Lachey, and he does this thing. Nick always does that.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. All right, now we're going with last week's wild card, the Crab.
Home last night. You wouldn't make love to me. You went fast asleep.
So he performed Give It To Me by Rick James, but I mentioned the drama, Marissa, before the judges could share their guesses. Take a look at what happened.
You okay?
I gotta take this off.
You sure?
Take it off.
We're bringing you there right now.
Take it off. Take it off.
Oh my God, what's happening?
Oh, take it off.
You need a fan?
Yes, please.
Are you feeling all right?
It's a little hot.
You just got hot. I know how you feel. Well, as long as you're okay, that's the most important.
Thank you. Thank you.
So we always hear from all of the singers about how hot those costumes are, and last night that came to play because he was overheating, had to go backstage, take his mask off. He did come back out. The judges shared their guesses. Jenny agrees with us. We still think that this is Bobby Brown.
Yeah. And I think it really could be Bobby Brown, especially after that incident.
Yeah, Ken guessed Boys to Men singer Sean Stockman.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I know.
He has a stronger singing voice than that.
Ken is the terrible guesser, so I always have to share them. All right, let's move on to the Chameleon next. He performed Hip Hop by Dead Prez.
One thing about music, when it hits you, feel no pain. White folks say controls your brain, not no better than that. Let's game, man, we ready for that. 2 soldiers ahead of the pack.
So his meaningful object clue was a plate of hot wings, because he says he's always cooking something in the kitchen. The panel guessed Waka Flocka Flame, Machine Gun Kelly. Robin actually agrees with us. He thinks that this is Wiz Khalifa. Wiz Khalifa does have a restaurant where wings are on the menu.
Yep.
So looking more and more likely.
I was thinking Wiz Khalifa, but you know that 2 Chainz has that show now where he travels travels the world and he tries different food and places and stuff. So I was like, wait a minute, it could be 2 Chainz.
The Chameleon also said he's doing this for his little chameleon. So that is another
yeah,
clue that
Wiz
could be Wiz
Khalifa. Yeah, you're
All
right.
Let's end with the Bulldog, the new wild card who we know is Nick Cannon. He performed Candy Girl by New Edition.
Candy girl, you are my world. You look so sweet. You're special.
So the Bulldog actually had the panel stumped. They actually guessed Chris Tucker, Eddie Murphy, and Chris Rock. Afterwards, take a listen to what Nick Cannon had to say about his performance on the show and why it might make him a better host moving forward.
I have a whole new respect for all of our mass crusaders. Being on the other side of it, wow, is all I can say. The contestants have no control of anything. I feel their pain. I know what they're going through. I always thought I knew because I would talk to some of them afterwards and I'm like, yo. But until you actually get in there and you're drenched with sweat and you can't wipe your eyes, but still having to give the best performance you possibly can, crazy.
All right, the Group A finals are next week. And Marissa, I just don't know how they're going to top this one.
I know, this was fun. I'm so glad that Nick's back.
Yeah. It'll be good to see.
Wow, good stuff.
Yeah, our eyes were glued to the screen here. Wow. A lot
of fun.
there. All right, guys, thank you.
Thank you.
Coming up, a new